Children are not a blessing from God. They are the direct result of fucking. Unless you were battling with fertility, there's no way you can convince me that your child came from God. You got fucked while you were ovulating, and that is why you got pregnant. We have to stop saying that God is sending these kids because, quite frankly, Mary didn't even get pregnant from fucking. Okay? Then on top of that, why the hell would God send you a kid and you don't have a job? You don't have any money. You don't have a support system. You don't have a place to stay. You don't have a car. But God would send you a fucking child. Something that would definitely need all of that to survive. So, and not even just survive, to have a good quality of life. I think the other problem is that because being a single mom or a single parent has been like a consistent factor in not even just this generation, like generations of generations, people feel like just because other people have done it and their children came out alive, that it's okay. Just because your child survives being a broke single parent does not mean they had a good quality of life. And quite frankly, if you talk to kids about growing up with a single mom or a single dad in poverty, they will tell you that shit was fucking horrible. Y'all have to stop immediately.
Yo, it's your boy Schoolie. Welcome back to another episode of NBA's TV, Natural Born Hustlers TV. And this shit is the funniest video I did in a while, bro. It's funny, but it's true. Like, I never understood when people say a lot of the little terms like the good die young, God sending like this baby from God and all that. Like, it's just crazy. It really makes me think even more deeper, so deep that my fucking head hurt because it don't make sense, and it kind of just leads you back to one thing. I'm not gonna say it, but whatever that one thing is for you, then you guilty of it. But this girl, she a good content creator. She had a lot of nice little points, like nice little talking points. I had a couple more of her videos. Rock out with me. Stay tuned. See you soon. Let's keep going.
My grandmother having kids young affected me. My mother having kids young affected me. My brother having his kid at like, he was 20, but that affected me. My sister having kids young affected me. And now that I'm thinking about it, majority of the people in my family be having kids as a teenager. That affected me. I think that a lot of people are upset that I told my sister's business because y'all feel like I'm talking about y'all, because some of y'all can fit into that same category. If the story was not about my sister, you would have been the main character, right? And then on top of that, even if some people didn't have kids, this whole situation did not start off with me telling my sister's business. It started off with the chick that said she had 9 days to get an abortion and her baby daddy already had 4 kids. I then said that God does not send people kids. The kids are not a blessing. They're a direct result of you having sex. You're fucking while you're ovulating, right? Then people kept saying, oh, do you have kids? Or you must have had an abortion, or you don't know anything about teen pregnancy. Yes, I do. I know that from my grandmother, from my mama, from my sister. And the thing about it is, I don't feel no type of way about what I said, and I'm not into it with my sister. I think that my delivery confused people because I was cussing, but that's just how I talk, and I'm not apologizing for how I fucking talk. Like, I like to say bitch, I like to say fuck. I've been cussing since 5th grade. I'm going to cuss when I tell a story. I'm trying not to cuss now, though, because, like, some people can't read past the cuss words and, like, understand the point. However, I also think like the whole black people like keep it in the family, don't tell no secret thing is fucking with y'all too, because you feel like, oh yeah, you still shouldn't have said something. Not only am I allowed to say what I have to say, but this type of shit is not like a nuance to just me. It's not a nuance to just my sister, a nuance to my family. Like, my sister is not a horrible mom. I never said that. But her having kids young was dumb as shit. And that was dumb bitch behavior. That was a dumb bitch move. And I showed the messages so y'all could understand that I did not come on the internet and like say that my sister was being a dumb bitch and then in the background was telling her, oh girl, this is smart. Those kids are from the Lord. I did not. Like, I was being transparent, and y'all don't like shit like that. That is y'all fault. That don't got shit to do with me.
Now, the whole thing of having a kid at the teenager, I do understand that. I can honestly agree with that. I don't think nobody should have their first kid until they're at least about 30 years old, to be honest. If it was the perfect girl for me, I would definitely say late 20s to have your first kid, because that gives you a piece of time in your life that you can really figure your own self out. Give you a little wiggle room so you can actually go through life, fail, get back up, life, fail, get back up, and really figure yourself out before you actually worried about someone else. Because once you have a kid, it's hard to do stuff on your own. You know, you got to have a real nice support system to be able to back those things up, because if you don't, then you gonna be in trouble. And let you lay down with the wrong dude on top of that, you in double trouble. So definitely, ladies, if you listening, you made it this far in the video, make sure that you think it through. You know what I'm saying? The shit really ain't worth it. You ain't missing nothing. You will have enough life to create another life and worry about that life. But until then, just worry about your life and let's go. I got one more video about this young lady. I think she pretty entertaining. In the comments, let me know what y'all think about it. I'll rock with her. Let's go.
My mom's been broke as fuck since 1982. It's currently 2025. She's still broke as fuck. When I started my cycle, my mom was so pissed because she had to walk to the store and buy maxi pads, as if I asked God for me to start bleeding out my coochie. Okay? Poverty will affect your kids whether they speak to you as the parent or not. When your children know you have no car and you have no money, that is going to affect the experience they have as a kid. They're not going to be as willing and wanting to do extracurricular activities, develop hobbies, shit. They won't even develop a sense of style because you too broke to buy them clothes. And it's not even about buying brand new or super expensive things. It's just about enriching your child's experience. When all you can say that you've done for your child is provide them a house or a place to live, and a lot of times that shit is coming from Section 8 and they're in the projects, okay? And or providing them food via food stamps, as if this is shit you worked hard to give to them, you're doing absolutely nothing as a parent. And that is also why I am so against teen pregnancy, because as a teenager, you have not even given yourself the foundation or even been given the foundation to build as an adult. And now you're starting a family. So now you're starting your kids in quicksand and y'all expect them to just climb their way out and be happy about it. Absolutely the fuck not.
See, I was on to a little bit of something. I don't know it all, but I know a little bit of something. She basically just said the same thing that I said. Me and her agree that hat she just had on. That motherfucker stupid weak. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker suck. But on some for real shit though, I definitely agree with this young lady when it comes to that matter. And we actually need to give ourselves and our kids a chance, because they do take a toll on the child. And to be honest, people don't even know how to beat po. I remember when we was fucked up po in the hood, in the village, you know what I'm saying? We'd go to thrift stores, pantries, you know what I'm saying, do the link card, and you know what I'm saying, we was happy po. But a lot of people don't even know how to be po. We weren't dirty and shit, but we ain't have the best clothes, or even if we had to go out to events, like I say, we used to go to, you know what I'm saying, to the thrift store and get the shoe polish and shine up the Air Force Ones. Like, it's a time we could talk about that on another video. But a lot of people these days don't even know how to be po and just be happy and make shit life. I guess that's maybe because the internet, you want to try to keep up with this image or facade or whatever. But I remember off the internet, po, we ain't got none, we just living in the projects type shit, man. But if you stayed this long, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Even if you don't like and share, make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned. Yep, and so stay tuned. See you soon, my friend. Let's go.